So we've known for about 400 years that France and India have both inspired and influenced each other in textiles. And as the exhibition illustrates this, we have historically, for instance, very fine hand spun and hand woven cotton fabric, which was exported to France, which then became a very important aspect of 18th century, early 19th century French women's fashion. We also know how block printed and hand painted naturally dyed textiles in cotton from India, which were exported and were a huge rage and fashion in France, actually shaped its interiors, shaped its fashion for a very long period of time. It also led to the establishment of certain kinds of traditions of French print itself. It is the same in the case of the famous hand woven Kashmir shawl, the famous cashmere shawl with its beautiful motif of the paisley, which were exported in the luxury market to France and became important aspects of French fashion and French interiors. And in the same way, we know of, for instance, examples of French lace, which has now become a very important part of the Indian repertoire of textiles, which came historically 300 years back from France and became, embedded in India's textile landscape. We also know that there has been some amount of exchange and influence between Lyon, the preeminent brocade weaving center in France, and Varanasi in North India, which is one of the most important brocading centers in India. And one significant way in which brocades from Lyon influenced the Indian brocades from Varanasi was observed in the late 19th century, in the early to mid 20th century, where aesthetic movements such as that of the French Art Nouveau, of the French Art Deco, were very visibly reflected in the designs of Indian brocades.